All of this stuff with the House GOP Conference Vice Chair, Mark Walker. Congressman, very good to have you. The president never mentioned tonight the idea of declaring an emergency at the border. I know a conference committee is toiling away to try to come up with something by next week that would avoid that. The president is saying, I'm asking you to defend our very dangerous southern border out of love and devotion to our fellow citizens and to our country. Not a single Democrat responded to that. What did you make of that?
No, there was a couple moments where you thought this was just a general applause line that Democrats refused to do so, much less stand, but not even clap. So that was some concerning parts. I think the one line when he says America will never be a socialistic nation, I thought the roof would have come off, but once again, not to be too partisan, but I was shocked that most, if not half, the Democrats would not even stand to that.
Yeah, I think he was making a reference to this idea to undo the tax cuts and all of this. He also said that a border wall works, that walls work, walls save lives. But he also mentioned in that context that it doesn't have to be a wall, or say it could be see-through slots and any of that, anything but a wall. I'm always wondering, Congressman, whether this wall can come down to calling it something other than a wall. Maybe cottage cheese comes to mind. I don't know, but they're stuck on the term, right?
Yeah, I think it's become almost a personality thing between the lady behind him, Speaker Pelosi, when it comes to personalities. And I think to resolve this, we've got to get beyond the egos when it comes to solving this crisis. This is real. He laid out a very strong case. I made my own notes tonight. I caught 7 points tonight. If I could just hit those real quick. Economic numbers, border security, trade, infrastructure. 4, 5 was health care, 6 was pro-life. Number 7 was defense and security. But there was only one comment that I picked up that he made twice tonight. And he says, tonight I ask you to choose greatness. Spoke that in the middle and then closed with that. And I think that was really the big bipartisan line of the night. In fact, he stayed away from a lot of the partisan lines altogether.
No, he did, in fact, assiduously so. Your point, just a final question. We're going to go to a Wall Street who takes a look at how markets have been responding to this, sir. But he did sort of tuck in there that he's going to meet with Kim Jong-un of North Korea at Vietnam at the end of this month. Now, that was kind of telegraphed, but that with likely back-to-back talks with the Chinese president, those are going to be big deals, huh?
Those are big deals, and you have to give the president some wins in foreign policy, what he's done in Israel, pushing back ISIS to a great degree. And it is true, we have not had any nuclear threats from North Korea, Kim Jong-un, like we've had in the past. At least it's been quieted, so can we at least give a little bit of points or credit value to the president's foreign policy?
But do you think that rewarding Kim Jong-un with a second summit, when you're right, he hasn't launched any more missiles, and we're grateful for that, but we're told by intelligence officials, sir, that he hasn't done much to denuclearize and remove missiles, period. In fact, he's been reportedly shielding them.
We do. I have been to South Korea, actually at the DMZ twice, seen some of the photography from some of our reconnaissance planes showing they are slid in and out of the mountains. We do not have concrete evidence that they have been reduced at this point. But listen, if meeting a second time and continue to build some kind of relationship can at least put it in the right directions, I would applaud that decision.
Sir, thank you very, very much. I know it's been a long day and night for you. We appreciate it. Congressman Mark Walker, the beautiful state of North Carolina.